When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrive in their building earlier. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Wednesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Friday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, that one, the 7th on the season for them. The team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. Cohen is out there with Murray, and it's Ingram in at the 3. And for the Warriors, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. This season's still very new. A lot of excitement, Brent, in the air.
Yeah, Kev, the buzz is not worn off yet. We still have a few games before everyone gets settled down. We always talk about that 25-game mark. But, man, fans, players, it's exciting. Somebody's going to make a statement here early.
Now here's Ingram after the miss from Stephen Curry. Here's Williamson, and the layup's good off the glass. Williamson's got his team on the board to start the game for New Orleans.
And Williamson's energy just incredible, which is what makes him such a force on the offensive glass.
Count that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Murray following the basket by Stephen Curry. Murray kicks to Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Tice passes to Ingram. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. He's got to go ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
Now here's Curry. Last game he had 28 points. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 5.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's McCollum. His last outing, 16 points for him. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Curry looking it over. Wiggins kicks to Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And, guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the update. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Warriors, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
And here they come. Wide open look here for Murray. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors trail by 6. The drive by Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
Now here's Ingram. His last outing, he had 18 points, and the shot is good.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Here's Curry, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
That's good from Stephen Curry. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. How do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
Now here's Murray. Scoreless thus far. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Healed with the bucket.
Buddy does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets the ball.
Murray scanning the floor. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. McCollum against Curry. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Williamson. And Curry pulls it down. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Wiggins, good, and Curry gets the assist.
I think there were some toughness questions around Andrew Wiggins. Not anymore. This guy has become a pretty gritty player.
McCollum outside. Pass to Tice. Ingram against Wiggins. Kicks it out to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now you give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Green with a screen on McCollum. It's Curry with the drive. Count it, good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. What do you have to say?
You know, he's concerned about a lot of things, but in particular, he's worried about how to deal with DeJounte Murray. Coach said he's an opportunist in transition. Everybody's got to get back after a miss, or he'll eat us alive. Sounds like the same thing we've heard from other coaches. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Murray. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Tice. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now Jackson Davis. Three-pointer healed. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Offensive rebound. Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Curry passes to Wiggins from deep. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. trailing by 4. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pelicans trail by 4. Williamson with a screen from Murray. To the right side. Williamson in the post. Kuminga on him. Clock is at 3. Here's Murray. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Murray's got 5.
And Murray wasting no time. He had the space. He rose up. Knocked it down.
Kuminga, screen on Jones. It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Pelicans trail by 5. Outside, Jones. 1:02 left here in the first quarter. Lets it go with a 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
Pass to Anderson. Inside, here's Looney. Here's Waters. They grabbed their own miss.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Well, the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
And here's McCollum for 3. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here's Podziemski. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. Intercepted. Plays it up and banks it in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the left wing. Lets the 3 fly. That shot, no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Trey Murphy. Hawkins is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Misi in at the center. Now here's Kuminga. Melton kicks to Anderson. Melton passes to Green. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Trains the 3-pointer. Podziemski's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Melton with the steal. At the elbow, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's McCollum. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Green with the block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to McCollum. To end the run. And it falls over the rim and in. McCollum's got 6.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Pelicans know that chemistry is key. They've got plenty of talent. Brandon Ingram says there is sacrifice in figuring out how to win. And I know New Orleans hasn't seen winning. We don't have a banner in our arena. We're just trying to draw closer and closer together. All I want to do is win. Kevin?
They've got talent, David, that's for sure. Thank you. Now, here's Melton. Still yet to score. Up top, Pajemski. He's covered by Hawkins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
Free throw good, Pajemski. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars, and I think we have a beautiful game now.
Looney's checked in for Golden State. Good on both. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Anderson passes to Looney. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Ingram.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
And he can't hit the second. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games. Defensively, you're trying to prevent DeJounte from getting to the rim, but he can counter. That mid-range becomes deadly.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Changes. Trace Jackson Davis comes in for Looney, and Hield subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
Trace Jackson Davis.
Warriors leading by 12. Pajemski with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Jackson Davis. Now Pajemski. He is guarded by McCollum. Clock at 4. Drills it from outside. Hield's got 8 points.
Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there, just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Now Pajemski. Kuminga bounce pass. Pass to Pajemski. A floater. Count the basket. Pajemski's got 7 points here in this quarter. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 15-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
Pajemski with it. 9 points in the game so far. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And another 3 for Golden State.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And great, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
That one drops for him. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Murray. Curry can't get it to go. Murray kicks to Jones. Pass to Williamson. The Warriors pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Anderson outside, trying his luck from deep. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Pelicans making a change here. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Warriors, 4th.
Well, last year these guys were coached to share the basketball, keep making the extra pass until someone got a good look. They always talk about good to great. They're a prime example.
Pelicans trail by 12. From the line, Murray, good. Murray's got 11 points.
Well, this is one of the best guys in the league at creating and scoring off the dribble. DeJounte Murray showing his elite skill.
Hield, the pass to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Wow, Curry, automatic from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Curry against Murray. Pass to Ingram. His three-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Curry. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Back to Murray. Shoots over Curry. The rebound by Anderson. The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Pelicans trail by 16. Outside, Jones. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Offensive foul.
Yeah, you can't be reckless in how you guard Jones because he's so skilled in getting to the free throw line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Pelicans. Collum comes in for Trey Murphy. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Hield. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's McCollum, and he uses the glass on the layup. McCollum's got 8 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Podziemski with it. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Curry. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And it's Ingram missing. Warriors leading by 13. Wiggins with it, out guarded by Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wiggins assertive on the drive that time, going right into the foul while he was shooting.
The Warriors have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Trey Murphy's checked in for Jones. And he makes the first but misses the second. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. McCollum against Curry. Murray outside. Pass to Tice. No good. Shot missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
Well, we've gotten used to performances like this from Curry. With his handles, his range, he can get any shot he wants, and off the ball, he consistently and constantly moves.
Well, I wonder how many miles he runs in the night just running off picks.
Probably I would say 3 to 4 miles just running off picks alone. 3 more just bringing it up. Probably a 9-mile night.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Pelicans trail by 14. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Zion Williamson. David, what's the news?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively. Making reads, understanding your opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now. What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 17. The rebound by Hield.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, C.J. McCollum has talked about his fit on the Pelicans. He says, with my skill set, I can play in any environment, style, and system. But this group is just about me making the right plays and finding my offense without taking away opportunities from B.I. and Z to get theirs. Kevin?
True, David. You know, shooting always helps, and he's got some talented guys around him for sure. That's good from Green.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Both free throws good from Green. Brent, when you look at New Orleans, they've only finished higher than a 5th seed once in franchise history.
Yeah, Kevin, that was all the way back in 2008 when they finished as the 2nd seed. And at that time, they were still the Hornets. And I remember playing against that team as CP3 was leading that charge. This team will be back. They've got the pieces to get there.
Now here's Hield, following the miss by DeJounte Murray.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Second, Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Williamson gets it to go.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Warriors.
And here is Hield. He's got 14. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. Here's Jackson Davis. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Here's Jackson Davis. Defended by Tice. They get the rebound. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Jackson Davis has got his first bucket of the night. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And he makes that one.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear, a defense's nightmare.
Green with a screen for Curry. From deep three-point territory. That one no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 19. McCollum dishes to Ingram. Pass to Tice. Ingram up top. New Orleans moving the ball around. Murray, good.
At times, Murray does favor the corners for that kind of shot, but really, he's going to take anything he can get.
Jackson Davis with it. And it's Curry at the elbow. Over McCollum. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For New Orleans, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
Ingram adding more muscle, a little more moxie each and every year.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And timeout called by Willie Green. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. And the Pelicans also making a change. Jones checked in for Brandon Ingram.
Substitution on the court.
Pelicans trail by 17. Outside, Jones. Pass to Tice. Now here's McCollum. Overhealed. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a lethal all-around scorer. You have to love the versatility of McCollum's offensive game.
Hield against Murray. Looney kicks to Hield. Bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got 17.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Murray the pass to Tice. That shot is off. Great tee that time from Green.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Looney. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down the Jays.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McCollum against Hield. Here's Pajemski. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Now here's Williamson. He has 5. And the basket by McCollum.
Now CJ's saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback 3.
Pass to Looney.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pajemski with it. Tice is there. Shot by Pajemski, no good. Pelicans trail by 20. Here's McCollum. He's got 15. Now Williamson. Here's Tice. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
The assist
Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Pajemski. 14 points for him. Healed with the bucket.
But he's showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
Murray outside. Here's Tice. He takes it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Up top, Pajemski. He's guarded by McCollum. Healed from outside. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 rebounds in this game with the step back. And McCollum with the slam.
Now, CJ operating like a surgeon out there tonight.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes here for the Warriors. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Green. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Buddy Hield. The Pelicans making a switch here. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pajemski. Good on the triple. Pajemski's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Launches a three. Warriors with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Curry fires from way outside. They get it again. Fires from deep. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. The backcourt pair for them, Murray and Jones. Brandon Ingram's out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5 down low. Here's Pajemski. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Gary Payton has checked in for Moody. And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. Pass to Messi. That 3 off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, Kuminga. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Back to Murray. 3-pointer. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
Pajemski on the wing. Here's Payton. Rebound by Murray. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. From the arc, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Melton feeling it out a bit to the paint. There's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Big time slam there from Kuminga. His coaches and teammates encourage him to get up strong like that.
Now Murray. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
They throw good, Murray.
Well, since coming into the league, Murray's worked so hard on his free throw shooting. It's really paying off.
And so Murray nails both of them. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Melton against Murray. Melton with the ball. Some nice passing by Golden State. And he's good on the three ball. Payton's got himself on the board with three there.
And how about the control on Payton's shot that time? He had it dialed in.
Murray against Melton. To the middle. A shot by Messi, no good. Warriors leading by 22. Driving the lane. Melton, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And the Pelicans miss again. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
Curry's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And a change for the Pelicans. Tice is checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Curry's shot is good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now here's Murray. Over Anderson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter. And a deep three from Curry. It's rebounded by Tice. New Orleans has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Payton. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Williamson's checked in. Warriors leading by 22. Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
It's blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here's Murray. Off the inbound, no good.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Tice. And here is Williamson. And it's good for 2.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
McCollum against Melton. Kuminga with it. Back to Pajemski for Murray. And that one comes up a bit short. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Now, here's Kuminga. 5 on the clock over Murray. Kuminga, no good. And Murray's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Pajemski. Now Anderson. Back to Pajemski. Puts up a 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now, here's Tice. McCollum with the ball. He's guarded by Melton. Williamson. And it's Melton with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Payton can't get it to go. The Pelicans shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Murray, good.
And it feels like DeJounte Murray's working at the post office right now because there's stamps of him all over this game.
And here's Melton. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Here's McCollum. Following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. And the basket by McCollum.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
Pass to Payton. Pajemski with it. They set the screen. Now Melton on the wing. Payton. Back to Melton. Here's Pajemski. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New Orleans gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's McCollum, following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Anderson passes to Melton. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Payton the bounce pass. Kuminga against Jones. Shoots. The shot, no good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet, and why things work tonight. What are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over, we were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.